Kahalayim La Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Harakakadash. Shalom. Double honors to the apostles and elders, to the great millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Shalom to the brothers who labor in this truth, especially in these times. Salutations to you brothers, and also brothers and very few sisters believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. The spirit of Yabashim Yashai come to you again with another lesson. Pray that is edifying. And this is all going to be about a theme that that's very close and dear to me, and that's the fear of the Lord. We understand how important it is to fear the Lord, and the fear of the Lord is beginning of wisdom and understanding. All right, so right here, Job 28. We'll start at 20. Whence then cometh wisdom, and where is the place of understanding? Seeing it is hid from the eyes of all living, and kept close from the fowls of the air. Destruction and death say, we have heard the fame thereof with our ears. The Most High understandeth the way thereof, and he knoweth the place thereof. But he looketh to the ends of the earth, and seeth under the whole heaven, to make the weight for the winds, and he weigheth the waters by measure. When he made a decree for the rain, and a way for the lightning of the thunder, then he did see it and declared it. So like and declare it. He prepared it, and searched it out. And unto man he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding. You see, the Lord is a fearful thing to fall in the hands of the living power, man. Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Yahweh, a serpent don't fall to the floor and it's fall from the sky unless Yahweh sanctions it, man. See, everything is in the hands of our living power, man. So it's a thing that we have to move. We have to move in that fear of the Lord. So we don't fear in man. We don't fear him that can kill the body, but we fear him that can kill the body and soul. See? And that's why when you go to, and this is a quick one, man. It's just a quick exhortation, man. It's something that, and again, when it says when you teach, you ought to teach yourselves first. So it's talking to myself first and foremost. Is to stay on that path of fear of the Lord. Alright? Fear of the Lord is the beginning of being accepted by him, man. Alright, so let's go ahead real quick, and then we don't gotta make this long and drawn out. Let's just get to the point. Psalms 2:11. Serve the Lord with fear. See, when you come to serve the Lord, you got to serve the Lord with fear. And through that, being a servant of the Lord, you're going to go through things. But see, ultimately, to put your trust in the Lord. He's the one that controls all, like we just read in Job. No, the Lord actually, he, is that in, let me go. I guess, but we'll finish this up. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. You see, you got to fear the Lord and rejoice with trembling. I believe it's 94. Now I'll just put in the search bar. Yes. Yeah, Job 9:16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. You see? That's what you read a little bit of that in Job. The fame, death, and destruction. The Lord's name been known from the death and destruction he caused. And Egypt being one of those judgments, right? The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. His name became famous. It's a fearful thing to fall into our living power. The other nations feared the power of Israel, man. That's why they did everything in they can to come together and cut us off from our living power, because they know when the Lord is with us, who can be against us, man? You see, we gotta conduct ourselves on a day-to-day, continuing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, praying that we're worthy, counted worthy to make it, and moving with fear of the Lord. Because at any given moment, the Lord can take you out of this truth, can take you out, and you be outside the court, be outside the temple, that spiritual temple that's being built right now. And see, that's one thing we fear, man. That's why we always continue to pray. That, pray without ceasing and do the things that get you closer. You gotta fast. Anything that's gonna get you closer and build up your faith, and pray. Pray is important. And you can pray throughout the day. Because things happen and you don't know it. Those are those angels around you that's protecting you from said destruction, man. Like a judgment that can ultimately put you in, bring you back to the kingdom, and which is nobody wants to be here in hell. But see, we want, if you're a true man of the Lord or a woman of the Lord, you want to go out being part of the elect, man. Bottom line, for lack of better words, and not to be reborn in the kingdom as a newborn babe. You want to come back, as part of the elect. I mean, you want to make it to the kingdom as part of the elect. That's why we that's the true men of the Lord and the true women of the Lord. That's what they're going to desire. It's to make it. It's to be saved. It's to make it out of here. Well, understand there's going to be martyrs, but see, they're going to be risen first. But ultimately, be that first fruits and be the elect in the kingdom to come. And and to do so, you got to fear the Lord. That's the first step, man, to be accepted by Him. All right, so don't want to keep on going over the same points. Pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom to the whole for 11.